I had to do this cake for free. Hello, loves, let me tell you about it. Not only was it for free, but the ingredients I used were actually a little more pricier than my usual ingredients. For example, for the top tier, I used Biscoff cookies and butter, and we all know how expensive that is. And the bottom, I used crushed pecans. If you haven't purchased nuts, those are pricey. Homemade whipped cream and caramel. So the customer wanted a Simpsons themed cake, which I absolutely adore because I loved the Simpsons growing up. And it's been a while since I made one. As you saw earlier, I made the donuts out of fondant, and I made the famous Simpsons couch out of Rice Krispie treats and covered in fondant. I used a background of green for the bottom tier and blue for the top one, and I hand cut the age for the Simpsons font. For the top, I used an edible sheet for the TV, and I Googled the happy birthday font as well and put that in there. I sporadically threw the donuts that I made around the bottom tier. You know that scene where Homer Simpson goes back into the bushes and the leaves kind of surround him? I also wanted to do that for the age coming out as well as the donuts. And finally, I placed the couch with the Simpsons on there, made out of edible paper. And if you haven't figured it out, this was my nephew's cake. I found a picture of the Simpsons kind of pointing with open arms in one direction, and I thought that would be so cute to put my nephew sitting right next to them. And if you notice in the picture, he's wearing a Springfield shirt. Would you guys like to see his reaction? Because he always gives me the best reactions.